Well, it's a beautiful morning to be out actually doing what I do. I'm at Fairview Cemetery just across into Stewart County, Tennessee. There's several gravestones that I'll be cleaning today, one of which I'll be resetting and putting back into the ground the way it should be. Just to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing, what I'm looking at. This large tablet, actually both of these will be done. Unfortunately, a lot of the lettering has weathered off of these, so that's got to be extremely delicate so as not to disturb that any further. Some of the others will be this marble stone that will be taken care of. And then this Confederate war veteran. His monument will be reset into the ground so that it's stable and then cleaned. And the last one will be up on the other side of the cemetery, on the other side of where my truck is at. So I'm going to get some pictures and get some video as we go along and show you how this is done and how things transpire, particularly with the setting. It's just so peaceful out here that really makes me appreciate what I do. But thank you all for sticking along with me and going on this journey with me. Yeah, this is going to be fairly straightforward. The monument itself is just a marble tablet that at one point may have been setting into the ground, but has since come loose and has been propped up by a large stone behind it. So what we're going to do is just going to move this out of the way, dig out around so we can get some crushed gravel in there, get it compacted, get a nice level base to it, backfill it with some gravel, and then put the topsoil back in. No setting compound or mortar is needed for this type of monument. It's just the ground itself that's going to hold it in place while we get this done. The monument is 30 inches long, and you want to get about at least a third of that set into the ground on a compacted base. So we're going to go about 15 inches deep. Perfect. I'm going to pour in a bed of about 5 inches of gravel and pack that down. That'll give the monument a nice solid base to set in so that it doesn't sink anymore, doesn't move. Then we'll backfill it with some gravel and put the topsoil back in. Okay, my other video cut out on me. I apologize. What I've done is there's a 5-inch bed of gravel. It's been put in and compacted. The monument has been set and leveled. I've got a post level on here. It allows me to check both level and plumb, make sure it's perfectly straight. Gravel has been put in around it to backfill. I've got to get a little bit more in the front to stabilize this. Once that's done, we'll put the topsoil back and get everything nice and tamped and packed down. That'll be solid. Should be good to go for the rest of its life. And then once that's done, we'll get to cleaning it. And now that the gravestone is stable and has been set the way it should be, it's been wet down and sprayed with D2 and a light scrubbing done. We'll allow that to continue to work for a few minutes. This particular grave, James Ervin Cobb, was a young man born in this area at the outbreak of the Civil War. Like so many others from this area, joined the Confederacy. Unfortunately, he died in 1863 from exposure and was buried in a family plot in an area that is now known as Fort Campbell, which is a little bit north of here. But when the military took over that area as a base or installation, a lot of the family graves were moved. One of them being moved to this area, Fairview Cemetery here in Stewart County. Mr. Cobb was disinterred and reinterred in this cemetery, along with a lot of his family, the Killebrews. So we're gonna let this work for a little bit, then we'll scrub it down and rinse it off and see how we look from there.